Hey everyone, Coach Marisol here. I'm super stoked to hang out with you guys for the next 6 weeks. I am the founder of SWC, and I am super passionate about helping our teens understand how to fuel your bodies right and feel your absolute best. The way the program works is in the first hour, we're going to work out. Then in the second hour, we're going to learn about nutrition and wellness. So please grab some fruit, some water. You definitely want to rehydrate your body and you want to refuel. Okay. So let's get started. You guys did an awesome job, by the way, in the workout. You crushed it. So now that you've got enough energy flowing, right? Let's talk about how to keep up that feeling of feeling strong, healthy, and just ready for anything this summer, okay? In the next 6 weeks, we will teach you the basic protocols to fuel and prep your body for optimal performance. A quick note, on Sundays, you're going to receive the week's video modules. Please view them on your SWC app on your phone. Once we gather in class, we're going to view those videos again, discuss the most important points, and do some interactive exercises and demo. Also, I wanted to let you guys know that this is a super relaxed environment, no stress. If you have to use the bathroom, grab water, or even just stretch, please feel free to do so. You don't have to ask for permission, okay? All right, so let's go over the topics that we're going to discuss over the course of the next 6 weeks, okay? So on Monday, we kicked off the program with some InBody scans and the pre-benchmark workout. Today, we're going to learn how to read the InBodies and discuss the importance of hydration. On Thursday, we're going to do a deep dive into macronutrients, which is your protein, carbs, and fats. And we're going to revisit hydration protocols and explore the concept of energy balance. Week two, we're setting the stage for success. And this week, we're going to focus on all things nutrition and learning how to set effective, smart goals, starting with making them specific and measurable. On week three, it's practical application. We're going to cover meal timing and frequency, dive into meal planning strategies, how to read food labels, and even get some tips for grocery shopping and how to organize your pantry for success. We're also going to continue working on SMART goals, focusing on making them attainable and relevant. On week four, we'll explore the impact of sleep and exercise. That Thursday, we will learn the T in SMART goals. It stands for time bound, making sure that we set deadlines for all of our goals. Then in week six is all about building mental resilience. We'll have special speakers Naisha and Dominique. They are part of Logan Listens, and they are going to teach us how to build and strengthen our mental resilience. In week six, which is going to be our final week, we're going to be asking you for feedback through the surveys. We're going to be conducting final InBody scans, and we're going to be doing the post benchmark workout to see how you've progressed over the last 6 weeks. And we're going to get ready for the showcase. So we're looking forward to a productive 6 weeks. And if you have any questions regarding these topics, please let us know. The first module we are going to cover is the InBody and Hydration Protocol module. We will teach you how to read the scan and use the data to help you achieve your fitness and health goals. The InBody scan is a state-of-the-art body composition analysis tool that provides detailed insights into your body's makeup. Unlike a regular scale that only measures weight, the InBody scan gives you more information, including muscle mass, body fat, water levels, and more. By understanding this information, we can set specific and measurable goals, whether that's muscle gain, body fat reduction, maintenance, or just overall health improvement. For instance, if your goal is to increase muscle mass, the scan helps you track your progress by showing changes in your skeletal muscle mass. If you're aiming to reduce body fat, you can monitor the body fat percentage to see how your efforts are paying off. Throughout this workshop, we will go through how to read and interpret the InBody scan data. We'll discuss how to use this information to tailor your fitness and nutrition goals effectively, ensuring that you are on track, right? The right track to achieving your personal health goals. Remember, the InBody scan is a tool to empower you with the knowledge about your body. Before we dive into reading and understanding the InBody scan, I want to emphasize a crucial point. Please do not compare your results with anybody else. Each of us has a very unique body with different genetics, lifestyles, and goals. Comparing your InBody scan is not really comparing apples to apples. We're comparing apples to oranges. So remember, the InBody scan is a tool to help you track your own personal progress and make informed decisions about your health. All right, let's get started. Welcome to the nutrition module of our program. Today, we embark on a journey to explore the world of nutrition and its impact on our health, well-being, and performance. Throughout this module, we'll delve into essential concepts and practical tips to equip you with the knowledge and skills needed to fuel your body optimally. So, let's dive in and discover the power of nutrition together. The objectives of this module is to teach you how to read an InBody scan and to use the data to help you achieve optimal health. For example, we will teach you how to use the InBody data to calculate your hydration protocols. We want the session to be interactive, so please ensure to ask all the questions you have. We are here to learn and have fun. The InBody scan is a non-invasive body composition analysis tool that provides detailed information about your body composition. It uses bioelectrical impedance analysis, also referred as BIA, to measure various parameters such as muscle mass, body fat percentage, water content, and visceral fat levels. During the scan, you'll stand on the device and hold on to hand electrodes while a low-level electrical current passes through your body. This current interacts differently with various tissues, allowing the InBody to accurately estimate your body composition. It's a valuable tool for understanding your overall health and fitness levels, as well as tracking progress over time. Visceral fat is the fat stored around internal organs in the abdominal cavity, and unlike subcutaneous fat, it can't be seen or felt externally. High levels of visceral fat, above level 10 on the InBody scan, are linked to increased risks of health issues such as heart disease, diabetes, and inflammation, because this fat releases hormones and inflammatory substances that can disrupt bodily functions. Maintaining a level 10 or below helps reduce these risks, supporting overall health and metabolic function. The EBW-TCW, extracellular body water, total body water, ratio measures the balance of water inside and outside your cells, providing insight into your hydration status. Ideally, this ratio should fall between 0.36 and 0.39. A ratio below 0.36 indicates dehydration, meaning there isn't enough water inside your cells for optimal function. If the ratio is above 0.39, it suggests potential water retention outside the cells, which could be due to inflammation, stress, or dietary factors impacting fluid balance. The segmental fat analysis on an InBody scan assesses the muscle and fat distribution across each body segment: arms, legs, and trunk. Ideally, the muscle percentage at the bottom of each segment should be 100% or higher, indicating that there's enough muscle to support and protect your bones. To ensure balanced strength, the arms and legs should have symmetrical values, ideally within a 5% deviation of each other, for optimal stability and function. The obesity analysis section of the InBody scan provides insight into body composition through two key metrics: BMI, body mass index, and PBF, percent body fat. BMI is a general measure of body mass relative to height, while PBF offers a more precise understanding of body fat percentage. Together, these indicators help assess overall health risks associated with body fat levels, with a healthy PBF range varying by age and gender. The muscle fat analysis on an InBody scan evaluates the balance between weight, skeletal muscle mass, and body fat mass. This section helps identify whether your body composition is balanced, undermuscled, or carrying excess fat, giving a clearer picture of overall health and fitness. Ideally, a healthy analysis shows adequate skeletal muscle mass to support daily activities and maintain a lower body fat mass for optimal metabolic health. In the muscle fat analysis section, an E shape indicates excess body fat with lower muscle mass, where body fat mass significantly exceeds skeletal muscle mass. The goal is to progress toward an I shape where body weight, skeletal muscle mass, and body fat mass are more balanced, reflecting a healthier composition. Ultimately, aiming for a D shape represents the ideal, with high muscle mass and lower body fat, supporting strong metabolic health, physical performance, and overall well being. The body composition analysis on an InBody scan breaks down your body's composition into water, protein, minerals, and body fat mass, giving a detailed picture of your overall physical makeup. This analysis helps identify whether each component is within a healthy range, which is essential for understanding your hydration status, muscle quality, and fat distribution. Achieving balanced body composition supports better physical function, metabolic health, and reduced risk of chronic conditions. The Fat and Lean Body Mass Control section on an InBody scan provides specific recommendations for ideal fat loss and muscle gain based on your current body composition. This guidance helps tailor your fitness and nutrition goals, suggesting how much fat to reduce or muscle to build for a balanced, healthier physique. Following these recommendations can support better physical function, metabolic health, and an improved overall body composition. The segmental fat analysis on an InBody scan measures the distribution of body fat across each segment, arms, legs, and trunk, relative to a healthy standard. Ideally, the fat percentage for each body segment should be under 100%, indicating a lower fat level that supports efficient movement, balanced strength, and a reduced risk of health issues associated with excess body fat. Keeping segmental fat levels below 100% helps maintain a healthy body composition and contributes to overall physical performance. The basal metabolic rate, BMR, represents the number of calories your body needs at rest to maintain essential functions like breathing, circulation, and cellular repair. A higher BMR generally indicates more muscle mass, as muscle requires more energy to sustain than fat. Understanding your BMR is crucial for setting appropriate calorie intake goals to support weight management, muscle gain, or fat loss effectively. The body composition history section on an InBody scan tracks changes in key metrics like weight, skeletal muscle mass, and body fat percentage over time. This historical view helps you understand trends in your body composition, showing whether you're gaining muscle, losing fat, or maintaining your current levels. Regularly monitoring this data allows you to adjust your fitness and nutrition strategies to better align with your health goals. Visceral fat is the fat stored around internal organs in the abdominal cavity, and unlike subcutaneous fat, it can't be seen or felt externally. High levels of visceral fat, above level 10 on the InBody scan, are linked to increased risks of health issues such as heart disease, diabetes, and inflammation, because this fat releases hormones and inflammatory substances that can disrupt bodily functions. Maintaining a level 10 or below helps reduce these risks, supporting overall health and metabolic function. It's very important that we maintain proper hydration levels. Rule of thumb should be 1 to 2 of your body weight in ounces. Add 20% of the number you just calculated if you work out. Add another 20% if it's extremely hot. By following this protocol, you will increase your success of staying well hydrated throughout the day. Here's an example of a hydration protocol calculation. I divide my weight by 2, so 140 pounds divided by 2, which is 70 pounds. I plan to work out today, so I have to add another 20%. Therefore, I take 70 ounces and multiply by 20%, 0.20, which turns out to be 14 ounces. It's a very hot day, therefore I have to add another 20%, 14 ounces. To determine how much water I must drink, I take the 70 ounces plus the 14 ounces for the workout, plus another 14 ounces for the hot weather. That comes out to 98 ounces for the day. This concludes the module. Please feel free to reach out if you have any questions. Thank you for watching. Okay, so once we watch the video modules, I'm going to cover the most important topics that we should remember and incorporate into our lifestyle, okay? So let's talk about hydration. Hydration is super important in so many ways. Water plays an important role in our bodily functions, from regulating our body temperature to transporting nutrients throughout our body to lubricating our joints. Staying properly hydrated helps our body operate efficiently. So it's super essential to hydrate, and it's definitely a non-negotiable for optimal function, okay? The opposite of hydration is dehydration. You want to avoid at all costs getting to this state. Here are some of the negative effects of dehydration. Decreased energy. Dehydration will certainly affect your workouts, and it could lead to health issues. So, some of the symptoms that you want to be very aware of dehydration include thirst, headaches, dizziness, fatigue, and you can certainly see that your urine color is going to be very, very dark if you're not properly hydrated. Okay, so these are some of the symptoms that I want you to be aware of. We definitely want to avoid getting to that state. So we want to make sure that we hydrate properly and we follow the hydration protocols that we're going to discuss. Okay. As you saw in the video modules, staying well hydrated doesn't have to be complicated. Here are some straightforward strategies to keep in mind throughout the day. First, keep an eye on your urine color. A pale yellow to clear indicates good hydration. When it comes to the amount, a general guideline is to aim for about half of your body weight in ounces. You add 20% if it's extremely hot outside, and another 20% on days that you work out. So, for example, if I weigh 140 pounds, I'm going to divide that by 2. So, I should be drinking more or less 70 ounces throughout the day. If it's hot outside, I'm going to add another 20%. So 70 times 20% is 14. So another 14 ounces. If I decide that I'm going to go work out, I'm going to add another 20%. So another 14 ounces. So on days that it's extremely hot and I work out, I'm going to add the 70 baseline plus the 14 for the weather, hot weather, and 14 if I work out. So 70, 14 plus 14 comes out to about 98 ounces per day on days that it's extremely hot and I work out, that I should be drinking throughout the day. And then finally, don't forget to add to your hydration a little bit of flavor. You can add fruit, you can add herbs, you can add cucumbers to make it fun and taste a little bit better. Okay, so let's talk about the InBody scan. This slide highlights some of the most important data points that we covered in the module in relation to the scan that I really want you to remember. So first up is the visceral fat. This is important because it's the fat that surrounds our organs, acting as both a protector and insulator of our organs. Visceral fat plays a very important role in our bodies. The second thing I really want you to remember is the skeletal muscle mass. Building and maintaining muscle is super crucial for strength and also to protect our bones. And finally, I really want you to remember basal metabolic rate. Some people call it BMR. The basal metabolic rate is the amount of calories that you need to consume whether you stayed in bed and all you did was blink, breathe, and talk. It's the minimum amount of calories and fuel that your body needs to function at rest. On top of this, we have to add calories and food to support exercise, digestion, and non exercise activity, such as going to school, work, or helping around with chores. So, pretty much that covers the most important key points for the InBody scan and hydration. Now, let's watch the video module on macronutrients, which are your proteins, carbohydrates, and fats, as well as hydration strategies and the importance of energy balance. Then tomorrow, we'll cover the most important points of the module. And then after that, we'll team up in groups of 5 to do a really cool exercise workshop based on the topics that we discussed today. This will help us ensure that we grasp the material and that more importantly, we incorporate it into our lifestyle.
Welcome to the nutrition module of our program. Today, we embark on a journey to explore the world of nutrition and its impact on our health, well-being, and performance. Throughout this module, we'll delve into essential concepts and practical tips to equip you with the knowledge and skills needed to fuel your body optimally. So, let's dive in and discover the power of nutrition together. This nutrition workshop is an introduction to basic nutrition principles. It emphasizing the importance of fueling the body for optimal performance. Our MANI objective is to provide participants with foundational knowledge of macronutrients, hydration and energy balance, as well as their role in supporting our fitness goals. Topics covered in this module: understanding macronutrients, carbohydrates, proteins, and fats, hydration, and energy balance. Through this workshop, participants will gain essential knowledge and skills to make informed dietary choices and fuel their bodies effectively for the demands of the fitness program. Feel free to watch this module as many times as you need. Write down any questions you may have so that we can discuss them during the workshop. Nutrition is a very complex topic, and we are not going to learn everything in 6 weeks. The intent of this program is to spark interest and set you on the path of exploration for your quest to achieve optimal health. These modules are the basic foundation of the world of nutrition and wellness. Let's start with carbohydrates, often referred to as the body's preferred source of energy. Carbohydrates are found in foods like grains, fruits, vegetables, and dairy products. When consumed, carbohydrates are broken down into glucose, which serves as the primary fuel for our cells, tissues, and organs. From powering our brain functions to fueling intense physical activity, carbohydrates are essential for maintaining energy levels and supporting overall performance. Next up, we have proteins, the building blocks of life. Proteins are composed of amino acids, which are crucial for muscle repair, growth, and maintenance. Beyond their structural role in muscle tissue, proteins play key roles in immune function, hormone production, and enzyme activity. Sources of protein include meat, poultry, fish, eggs, dairy products, legumes, nuts, and seeds. Ensuring an adequate intake of protein is essential for supporting muscle recovery, optimizing athletic performance, and promoting overall health and well-being. Finally, let's discuss fats, often misunderstood but incredibly important for our health. Fats are essential for providing a concentrated source of energy, insulating and protecting vital organs. Contrary to popular belief, not all fats are created equal. While saturated and trans fats should be limited due to their potential adverse effects on heart health, unsaturated fats, such as those found in avocados, nuts, seeds, and olive oil, are considered heart healthy and should be included as part of a balanced diet. The key takeaways from our section of macronutrients are as follows. Carbohydrates provide energy for daily activities and exercise. Proteins are essential for muscle repair, growth, and overall health. Fats play a crucial role in energy metabolism, organ protection, and nutrient absorption. By understanding the roles of carbohydrates, proteins, and fats in the body, you will be equipped with the knowledge needed to make informed dietary choices and optimize your nutrition for enhanced performance and well-being. This section focuses on hydration. Hydration plays a huge role in maintaining optimal health and performance. Water is essential for regulating body temperature, transporting nutrients in the food that you eat throughout your body so that your muscles and organs can feed, lubricating joints so that they can move and bend, and removing waste products from the body. The opposite of hydration is dehydration, a state you want to avoid. Dehydration can be dangerous, impacting your energy levels, cognitive function, athletic and academic performance, and overall well-being. It can also leave your body feeling dry and depleted. It is crucial to consume an adequate amount of fluids throughout the day, especially during exercise or in hot weather conditions, to maintain proper hydration status. Here are some strategies to ensure optimal hydration. Drink water regularly throughout the day, aiming for at least half of your body weight in ounces. Monitor urine color as a simple indicator of hydration status. Pale yellow to clear is ideal. Welcome to the section on balanced nutrition for energy. In this segment, we'll explore the importance of consuming a balanced diet of a variety of nutrient-dense foods to sustain energy levels so that you can do the activities you love. In the macronutrient section, we discussed carbohydrates, proteins, and fats. We also discussed the importance of eating a balanced diet. A balanced diet consists of a variety of nutrient-dense foods from all food groups. So essentially, foods from the carbohydrate group, the protein group, and the fats group. And not just eating foods from these groups, but also minimizing the amount of excessive calories, bad sugars, or unhealthy fats. Why? Because we want to maximize the amount of energy, maximize the power we give the body so that it can function throughout the day to perform activities. We do this by fueling our bodies with the good food and proper hydration. It's a simple concept. Good stuff in, good stuff out. If we know that food and hydration turns into energy, the better the foods and liquids, the better our energy is going to be. The opposite would be poor quality foods in, resulting in poor quality energy out. This leaves us without enough power, making us feel exhausted and tired throughout the day. Also, good foods in and proper hydration help us recover our bodies from the daily routine, sports, and exercise. Today's nutrition module covered macronutrients, carbs, proteins, fats, hydration's role in health and performance, and balanced nutrition for sustained energy. Remember to fuel your body with nutrient-dense foods and stay hydrated for optimal performance. This concludes the module. Please feel free to reach out if you have any questions. Thank you for watching.
All right, so if you have any questions on today's topic, please give them to your nutrition facilitator and I will have the answers for you during your next session. All right, athletes, so this concludes today's class. Make sure that you thank your coaches and facilitators for their time. They're all volunteers. Thank you so much for watching, and we will see you tomorrow. Have a great rest of the day.